Oh, well howdy there. I'm Campus Edge reporter, Zach Schwarzenberger. You know, school sure can be like a jungle sometimes. But don't you worry. With my trusty checklist and a few of my friends, we can help you find a way around this place. Come on, follow me.
The first thing on the list is organization. And it's definitely there for a reason. Not being organized could easily lead to many problems down the road.
One good way of being prepared for school and class is to look through the syllabus and see if they have their assignments in there. And I always add those to my calendar.
For organization, I recommend having a planner for class and color coding everything because it makes it easier to find things.
For assignments and things like that, you're going to want some kind of planner, just some way to document what you need to do. It's good to have a schedule, otherwise you're going to forget stuff.
Being organized is a crucial part of surviving here. Too many misplaced papers, and that could be the end of you. So make sure to keep track of everything. The next thing on the list is communication. In order to survive here, you're going to need to have at least decent communication skills, whether that's through an email, a text, or especially face-to-face.
So with communication, definitely try to email your teachers as soon as you know something's going to come up. That way you're not late, you're not behind, you're not missing something.
Make sure that you have everyone's phone numbers, make sure you know their names. I know that's kind of small and simple, but it's really important if you want to email them through our email system.
Communication is a key part of college. I mean, you do have to communicate with your professors and you have to talk to them. You know, if you build a rapport with them, they might bump you up that little percentage that you need or want.
As they say, communication is key, so make sure to think before you speak. Ah yes, another great tip, knowing your surroundings. There is a ton of places both on and off campus that are great to know about. Let's see what some of them are.
Alright, some places that are on campus that people may not know about would be the rock climbing. You got the Union building where you can go in and buy some food. You have the tennis court.
Places on campus that students should definitely know about are the math lab in the 1500 building. That's how I pass my math.
I guess some great places around town you can go to, definitely best one is Walmart. There's definitely Dillon's, stuff like Book Grinder. There's also places like Willie's for a good place to eat.
Butler's campus may seem very large at first, but that's why we have several map locators around campus. Next up is getting provisions. To be successful, you're gonna need the right supplies, but what exactly should students be looking for when getting materials?
Some tips on getting some school supplies would be not to get the fancy designer notebook and stuff like that. You can literally go into the store and spend about $5–10 on supplies.
I would wait until the first day of class, meet with your instructor, see what books you actually need, and see if you can get any for free.
You're going to want to keep your school supplies cheap. Don't be buying the best of the best. Buy your off brands, buy your name brands. For things like paper and pencils, that's not going to be super important.
Being prepared and gathering materials is a smart thing to do. The last thing you want to do is to show up for class and not have all your materials. Ah yes, the last thing on the list, finding food. Now, it's obviously important to shop smart, but what about when it comes to food?
You're going to want to keep it cheap, stick to your frozen foods, your fast foods. It's not going to be the healthiest option.
All right, as far as food, there's a Mexican place downtown that not a lot of people know about, Fiesta Mexicana. It's pretty good. It's one of my favorite places to eat. There's Dilly Deli, kind of expensive, but it's good.
Go to Walmart, plan ahead. You'll save a lot of money in the long run rather than going to McDonald's every night.
Other than that, a lot of frozen meals from Walmart and Dillon's and stuff like that. Some of them can be unhealthy, but a lot of them, there is some healthier options that you can choose.
Having cash for food may be an issue for some, but if you plan things out and you cut some corners, you'll always have enough to eat.
Well, that's all I had for you today. Hopefully some of these tips help you through your journey through this wilderness that we call college. This has been Zach Schwarzenberger, Campus Edge Explorer, signing out.